Hey guys, welcome back. Join us as me and my friends get together to go to Bennett Springs State Park for our annual fishing trip. You're not going to want to miss this. Here we are at beautiful Bennett Springs State Trout Park. We're up here in Zone 1, right above the dam, right where construction is. They're doing some fracking over there, it sounds like. Another path down there.
More tree up there.
What about it?
That's a good place right up there.
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna try this right out here.
What, do I just put a weight on there with one of those?
Little pinch weights.
How far up?
What do you got on there?
I put the quick connect on it last night so I could put it back from full. I didn't put anything on it.
It just doesn't matter, really. Like if you see, come out here and float whatever you want and kind of see where it lands in the strike zone.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Have done some recent modifications to my fly pole. I ended up putting about an 18-inch section of, it's called shock gum, trout gum, shock gum, and it's a stretchy material that the guy at the fly shop gave me that he recommends. Said it was an old head kind of thing. They phase it out a lot in the newer fishing. This is my second time at Bennett. First time we used midges. Had a couple of hits on some midges. Isn't it so like tedious that you can see them but they're not?
They follow.
They're following?
Yeah, but I keep getting weeds caught on it, so those might just come out. Real faster. Things like that.
I guess I'll move too. I don't have to stand here. If somebody wants to come up here. I didn't really see anything back up in here.
See, look, I got followed.
Cody might be the first one on. Crystal Pete, son. Whoa, I wish I got that on camera.
Dude, they want it. They want it bad.
They like that black woolly bugger.
But they won't take it.
I've always heard that that was the good one.
Don't look at it all day long.
Hey, that one took it like 3 times.
It's not the hook.
He hit it first, he hit it out of the air, and then when you let it go back, you dropped that a little bit, it started going after it again. Where did we lose Papa to? Did he take off?
He's up with the car.
He went to the car? Might be trying something else on. Still just hanging out there. I'm having some luck. It's on like a size 30 zebra midge, though. I mean, it's so small. He went for it again.
Oh, damn.
That is a size 30 zebra midge. Or zebra is, yeah. The other one's a ruby midge. But watch, they're going for it. I should have pulled over my other shoulder. Hold on a sec. What is that? Hey, I'll join you. Join you for. Oh my God, Dylan! There's like 200 of them at your feet.
Can you grab it?
Camera's rolling now. How about that? You know what's funny? I was trying to see my bait in the water. I couldn't see it at all. And here, look at that. It's barely in the end of his upper lip. This one's going on the stringer, bud. He's got a nice little fat little body to him.
It's got a nice color, too.
Mm-hmm.
You got a nice one. Yeah.
That thing is so small. Here, can you hold the net? Let go of it so it doesn't snap my line. It's just right there on the edge. Lower it down low if you can. Okay.
You hold this Oh, you got.
Okay, in a second.
Hell yeah. Where'd you get them on?
A little zebra midge.
Black and white is the color.
Black and white. Bumped the camera a bunch of times. Maybe I should keep him over the net just to be safe. He's over here like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, that hurt.
Oh, he's bleeding now. I got one. Pink, that full pink.
Huh?
Full pink. You're gonna quit? I brought you. I feel it now, that shock gum.
Huh?
I feel it now as he's trying to run away. It's like yo-yoing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What color did you say you had on there?
Full pink. I lost that one because he broke it off and then I dropped it in the sand. He does not want to be captured right now. It's right on the tip of his mouth. He's putting on a show.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
You got a GoPro going?
Yeah. Come back here.
Hey, did you tell him, did you say something to him about the throwing it in the... Hey, that's that pink, isn't it?
Yeah. Huh? What'd you call me? Oh no, Papa told me to ask you about that fish that almost jumped into your net. Just like that.
That's going to be hesitate.
Oh, I opened that up on accident. Now it's just running with it. Yeah, oh my God, that was all the way open.
Huh?
That was all the way open.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, he wasn't pulling.
Hey, you don't forget to put it back.
Oh. Yeah. They're out there. That's you, friend.
That's the one? Oh, he's playing with me. I like it. Huh?
Come be on my camera, friend. You want to try this, Papa? It's not too bad. Ta-da! You did it! Whoa, man.
Damn, flippity, floppity, floppity.
Yeah. On the ruby midge. This is where I caught my first one with the ruby midge. Let's go, dude. I also forgot that I had mine right there.
Where you hook these guys?
Through the mouth or through the gill plate and out through the mouth is easier.
Like right here?
Yeah. Oh.
Chill, buddy.
You have to go like deep, kind of. It should just work. There it is. Now you're gonna feel it's like having a little pet. Alright. My first one did that. Kind of like where you poke them through the gill plate too. Sometimes it'll get them. Hey, they're in here. Hey, are you taking your fish for a walk, dude?
Yeah.
That's nice, dude. D. Voorhees just got one for the stringer. There it is. He's not getting away from me this time. No, he did.
You sure?
That was such a good set, too. It's starting to hurt. You're pinching my nards.
What is?
The weight of the water.
Oh, pushing against your legs.
Not pushing today, like pushing my
Actually, it's good for you because you won't ever get blood clot.
It's pushing his nuts together. He said it's not that fun. You're not having fun yet?
It's just like being in tight places.
Yeah.
Huh? Don't lose. Got the GoPro going?
We do.
What's that, a pink?
Yeah. Come back over here, Net. Papa, while me and Dylan were up there, somebody was weighing in a 3.5 pounder. It was big.
Really?
This is a big one too, though. That's big. He's like the size of the net. Whoa. It's bigger than my hand. This is probably a 2-pounder, I bet. Look at this one. Oh. I think it'll be okay. Maybe in a sec.
Take a picture of me with it.
Is it like mine or is it bigger than
I think it's bigger. Look at it. Dylan's just walking his pet fish again. There's my limit of 4, boys. It is kind of heavy. It might be close to 2 pounds. I might have to check.
That's a couple pounds.
Yeah.
You might be getting a pound.
We might be getting some recognition, dude. I don't know. What do you know what they give you, Pop?
I thought they give you some kind of certificate.
It might be a certificate. I didn't know if they give you.
I think they take a picture.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what that weighs.
Yeah, I have a scale on the side of the bag. If anyone goes up there,
Can we go get it?
you don't have to right now. He's not going nowhere.
Huh?
He's not going nowhere. Pistol Pete's, huh?
Oh, yeah, look at it.
Proud of you.
About lost it. Thankfully, he jumped right back into the net.
It sounds like one of those chickens.
It is one of those chickens.
They're cleaning the septic over there.
Which one's Dylan's? This one?
Yeah.
I got some good
bigger
ones. Dylan's is alone.
You guys walk back behind me. Just let me know because I know you're there.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure you don't walk and I don't hear you going that way.
Okay. Biggest catch of the day.
I was gonna say, everybody wants their ear pierced that way.
Look, as soon as he turned back around, he just hammered one.
Dylan needs to get his. Don't fear no,
I think the grader started
Do what?
leaking
Oh,
last
getting
trip, so I'm gonna have
What do you
to
mean?
patch them.
That's 2 million.
The limit's 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Dylan's.
That's D Voorhees's.
Yeah, 1.1 on that one too.
Are they all 1.1?
My first one was 1.17.
Alright.
We didn't weigh Dylan's yet.
It's just
No,
the
we're
little
not
guy.
going.
And then this one was
1.1.
1.1.
I thought this one here was
I thought it was a little bigger.
pretty good.
Could have been. Could have been. Should have been. Give me some fin. Bob, you can sit down. You gotta be hunched over like that. Hurt your back, bud. Look at him.
Everyone here got crazy with this one.
That one's full of eggs.
Which one is?
This one was.
That one
Yours.
is.
Really? You guys want caviar tonight too?
Some trout caviar.
Trout caviar.
What is like the expensive caviar range from?
Salmon eggs.
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon.
See how that
They're going
sturgeon's a
crazy
big
right there behind you. Look at them
They'll fight over it.
Yeah, they are. Oh,
That's how it should be.
Oh yeah, look at them. They're all coming up here.
See how that's like that?
No 2-pounders.
No 2-pounders. Kind of had me convinced. That one was big, man. Trying to get my hand around it.
Yeah, I got him tied to it.
There's a bunch of eggs too.
Yeah, look at
Holy
that.
shit.
Look what color they are. That yellow.
Watch this.
Watch that.
Oh
Oh
my
my god, dude, he
That one
sniped
just
it.
got away with all of them.
Look at that.
So what's that tell you, boys?
Met somebody at up there.
Some tiny yellow eggs would kick ass.
We were fishing the dam up there, and somebody was like, "I won't ever use eggs to fish. That's cheating."
Who said that?
Remember when we went fly fishing up there that one time?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, what do you use?" And he's like, "I've been using beetles." Oh, okay.
Whatever, bud.
Whatever, buddy.
Over there biting on, they're biting on.
Look, they're over there trying to eat that one. Isn't this just insane? It's a nice egg sack. Big old chunk of meat. There it is. No stringer today, just for fun. And he's gone. Yeah, I'm having such a hard time getting out there because my line gets too sideways, and then I try to pick it up, and it's just like, yep, that's enough of that. Can you see that line stretching right there?
I know. That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it is cool. I wonder why people stopped using it.
Huh?
I wonder why people stopped using it.
Really?
It's probably too hard to, too many nail knots probably. Too many nail knots. Hey.
How deep is your deal?
I just moved it down a little bit deeper.
I think that's not deep enough.
This one. That's deeper than mine is. Yeah. Second one of the morning. Just having a little bit of a hard time swimming off. There we go. He's on. Oh, that was ass. Oh, very good. Oh, no way. I caught one as I was pulling that out. Is he still on there? He is. Wow. That was bad. He nabbed that as soon as it hit the water. On a bad cast. On a bad cast. Number 3. That last one was bad. I had all my slack in here and I was messing with this and he hit it as soon as I was trying to pull it back in. There's one. There's one. I'm gonna use the reel this time. Come this way. Come this way. Ooh. Oh. He just swam at that one and it tried to take the lure out of his mouth. Yeah, it looked like they were in here kissing. Come this way. Oh, he already spit it out. Okay. There we go. That is 4. I have a couple pair on the dash in my car. If it'll help you catch the biggest trout in here. Fish on. Huh? Yeah. Do what? Yeah, they just want some clout, I think. I don't blame them. Ooh, he just hit the bottom, flipped upside down. He's going crazy. He's on X Games mode. There it goes. I was like, he isn't big enough to pull some drag out, but he's trying. This is number 5 for the day. All this stuff that my net was like green from all the stuff in the water. Just, can you see it floating past you? Wow, this is a bigger one. A little bit bigger. Are you done? Cody, you sure you don't want to try the fly pole? I'll show you. I'm not that good at it either. It's okay, I have enough stuff in my kit to rebuild it 18 more times if I need to. Yeah, this one's got some girth to it, just like the one yesterday or the day before. We'll let him recoup a little bit. Huh? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe the females are the bigger ones with the eggs in them. Take your time, fella. There you go. That's probably crazier than a rock concert. Most of the time you can't see them, but then they're like darting, they hit the ground, they flip upside down. Guess I'm not even paying attention. My fly pole is at the bottom. So a lot of this is just in the wrist. You don't have to throw it very hard. Where you get your power from is when it comes out behind you and you'll feel it like tug, and then that's when you like,
Loading the pole,
yeah, loading it, and then I just kind of hold it down and let it pull it through my hands.
Oh, your hand is holding the line.
Yeah, so like this one, I'll load it, you'll feel it hit back, and then flick it forward. It's really, the pros say you're only supposed to move your wrist, but I'm not a pro. They've all been like, look how slow that falls. So like I throw it out there, and by the time it hits its peak, it'll be like right here, and then it'll fish like this area. But usually I'll just pile the line out. Yeah, like, I'll let have my line just hang out here, and then use my spare hand and just hold it up here after I pull my line out. And then you just, it's kind of like together. Like when you load it, you pull it apart. When you lift it, you pull it, and then you shoot it. So it's like, it's like basically like this. Yeah, you shouldn't have to let go until you're on your backswing, and when you start to come forward, it'll want to naturally pull itself through there. You see that like low arch here, Lucy? So like you keep your power right here, and when you load it, that you use that pull off momentum to kind of like hold the weight. And then together, I just like open my hand together.
It looks so much smoother.
I practiced a couple times.
A couple times?
Couple. I did pretty good over there at Springfield when we were. That's the only thing I could catch anything on.
Oh yeah, when we were at the dam?
Yeah. I didn't have any luck with my spinning pole. It was kind of cool though to shoot that out underneath the trees and stuff. Basically, just pile you out some right here. Just keep piling it. It'll float. It doesn't really tangle very easy. So then you start with it down. You pull your slack out. You start with it down, and then when it starts coming to you, that's when you lift up and pull it. You can still come this way. Yep, you just got to keep your rod tip low. Like that, yep, just like that. So from here, pull all your slack out. There you go. Now start down, keep pulling your slack out. You gotta kind of maybe do it at the same time. There you go. There's some real estate here, you don't have to stand on them. Try to throw it like, maybe turn your shoulder back like that, like how you just did. Yeah, if you keep it on the one side. Basically, he's far enough away. It looks like you might hit him, but you won't. There you go. The thing that really trips me out sometimes is I hit the bank and then it loses all of its momentum.
Is this the roll count?
Yeah, pretty much. Do it slower. Yeah, like that. If you like, you'll load it and then you just flick it. It's as easy as that. It's not easy. It's like riding a bike, except the bike has no tires and it's on fire. It's like riding a bike. Guess it's in that far side. Even like 2 days. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was you. I saw the bobber moving. Yeah, that's you. You just gotta keep playing with it. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of my video. And as promised, I'm going to show you my fly pole setup. So this is my fly pole featuring the nope rope in the garage because I don't want to take it out of the ceiling. So let's get after it. So this is a Sougayilang fly fishing pole I bought off Amazon whenever I was kind of curious about getting into fly fishing. So back before I knew anything, I figured that it would be a little bit more cost effective to just buy a whole made kit already from Amazon, because if I don't know how many of you guys know this, but a lot of fly fishing stuff, it can be thousands of dollars like very quickly. It is a very it's a very niche kind of fishing. This is a 7/8 weight sealed reel. To where nothing can get into the bearings. There's no dirt, no water. Nothing can get in here and mess this up. A lot of people that fly fish for trout or bass or whatever, they use 3/4 weights for nymphing. They use 5/6 weight for trout and bass. I went a little bit bigger just because it was a sealed reel. That was really the main reason, just so I didn't have to have the maintenance. So this is the pole. This is a very nice kit. It comes with it's got a holder sleeve for it, and a nice tube so it doesn't get broke, cracked, bent, or anything of that nature. I was a big fan of this anodized brass. I really like this too. That's why it's probably my favorite part of it. It's got a nice cork handle, nice stiff rod butt, and it's got 4 pieces. This is a 10-foot pole, so it's also very long. Let me step back so you can see. Still in frame, one end to other. Reach out and poke you with it. Bink. Yeah. 10-foot pole. So this is the reel. There is a certain way that this goes on here. And usually the way that I can figure it out quickly is if I take my reel and your line comes out just right in front of that notch there. So just like that. This has got a little slip collar on it, and then it's got a double nut thread to lock it in place. So boom, just like that, easy as that. This little piece right here, that little metal, looks like a washer, that's called a tippet ring. And it's used, this is a leader here. The leaders that come with fly fishing, they usually come tapered down to, I think this is 6X, so it's like, this is a 6X tippet here. And as you can see, just the thickness difference between these, it doesn't really allow a lot of flies to be able to tie onto here. So you have to put the tippet ring, and then this is just 6X tippet, and it is so fine. It's 3 or 5 pound test on it. So the leader part of this tapers down really fine, but once you start tying on flies, that gets used up, and this is just so you don't have to keep tying on new leaders. This is the cool thing that I kind of slowed down the video to show you. This right here is called shock gum, and it's made out of the same stuff that like friendship bracelets are made out of, and it's real stretchy. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. I used to use these a lot in fly fishing, but they've been phased out for whatever reason. Maybe it's because people don't like tying all these nail knots. It could be just, it's a lot. So just from off the fly lines, this is my fly line here, from the shock gum to the leader to the tippet, that's 4 pieces. So again, it's a lot compared to just a normal open reel spinning rod, to where you can just do a double knot, tie it on, and that's all you have to worry about. So it's a lot more finicky. This is a lot more fun. It's a whole different ballgame. So this is a trick too that I learned too. If you pull some of this out, so this right here is my fly line. I didn't use the fly line that came with it. It was very terrible. It had a hard time throwing it. Even if I would condition it or whatever I would do to it, I could never get it to shoot properly. And then I found out that it was just because it was bad line. So I ended up getting a Bass Pro gift card, and then I just went and bought me one for Christmas. I bought the Scientific Angler. It's like the weight forward, so like the last 10 foot of it is where the weight is that helps it shoot out. Flyline, it ranges in price. There's some through the White River. I think they have one for like $29. Scientific Angler runs like $69. And I mean, they're all over on a spectrum. It just depends on what you want. Like I said, if you take this and you pinch that right, the fly line right here, and here's the cool part about why you pinch it like this, because here, let me show you. So let's just say I'm right here, I didn't pull out enough, and I go in like this and it pops out of my hand. It blooms at the end so it doesn't go back through your eyelets. That has been such a game changer. Just like that. Now that's all rigged up. You can give it a little shake and a flick, and it'll pull itself through the eyelets, just like that. All done. You can put flies on here. You can do double rigs. You can do nymphs. This right here is called a strike indicator, a bobber, a float. I've used one of these pretty religiously just because you can see it. They're really low profile. They tie onto the line. They're adjustable, and you can slide it wherever you want. But they're so sensitive that even the smallest little flicks and ticks, that's when you know to like set it. Another fun thing was, like, the second time I went to go take this out, actually, this pole is 10 foot long, so it's very long, and I didn't know how I laid it in the truck. It went across Papa's door, and when he shut his door, it just snapped the tip of it off. So it should have been probably about maybe this much longer. So it's under 10 foot, and that's good enough because these are very long poles. But this was a really funny story because I went to the fly shop that we go to down there in Branson, and I was like, this is broke off, and I can buy a kit to fix it from you. And he's like, no need to do that. And he pulled out this tackle box, and it was full of all these. And this was the last one he had. He said, I don't usually get 7-8 weights in there. And I'm like, you just saved the day. And this was 6 months ago, and it's still holding up very nicely. So if you were to ask me why they phased out shock gum, I'd probably tell you this right here. So a lot of fly lines come with a welded loop is what it's called, and so do leaders. And I don't like using them just because this right here is a nail knot, and this is the smallest profile that I could get to where it goes through my guides and doesn't get caught up. And sometimes I have to do these a couple times before I get them absolutely perfect. But even if they're slightly messed up, like one of the wraps overlays the other one, you'll hear it come through your guides and it'll catch, and it's not very good. So this right here would probably be why I would say that people phase these out, because this is kind of a challenging knot to tie, I will say, but sometimes it takes me a couple times to get it down too. So, and as for maintenance of my fly pole, usually twice a year I have a little sanding pad and something called fly dressing that I'll come through, and you just put like a dab on it and you sand. It takes all the dirt and scum off of it, and it puts like a nice little slick lubricant on it. And you can really tell right after you do it too, because when you go out there and start throwing it out there, it lays out there beautifully. You can see that in the beginning of this video. I was casting it probably, I would say it was helping me really be able to cast it 60, 70, 80 foot out away from me, and it was just coming out perfectly and laying, it was just perfect as can be. So the Amazon link to where I actually purchased this down below myself. And like I said, the one thing I'd recommend is new line. Since I had switched and got different fly line, I have been a lot more successful on these fishing trips of catching and landing a lot more fish. If you guys like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. The next couple of videos that are coming out, we went to a stocked trout pond up in St. Joe, where Papa's from, and we absolutely killed it. I think we caught over 110 trout in 3 days, and I broke the video up in a couple of days, so you're not going to want to miss that. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end of my video. I hope that maybe some of you get a wild hair and want to try something new. Fly fishing is really exciting. The tick, I mean, everything about it is just so much different. Oh my god, this is a huge bass. Ugh. Holy freaking god, oh my god.